Hello everyone, welcome back to Engineering Lab channel. In previous video, we learned how to use a Claude with a Playwright automation. If you want to watch it, I highly recommend checking it out first. The link is in the description. So in today's video, we are going to start building our own Playwright MCP server from scratch. It is step-by-step process. Instead of relying on existing tools, we will create our own MCP server using a TypeScript Playwright and the Visual Studio Code. So in this first part, we'll set up the project, configure the Playwright, build a reusable browser manager, launch a browser, and capture our first screenshot. This will be a foundation of the Playwright MCP server. We will continue building it in the upcoming video. If you enjoy AI automation and software engineering content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. So now let's start building our Playwright MCP server. So first, let's go to the Visual Studio Code, and here let's open the terminal first. Click on terminal, new terminal. Then here you have to provide one command, that is to create the directory, make directory, and go to that directory. Playwright AI agent. Okay. Now after that, open that folder in Visual Studio Code. Now open in our Visual Studio Code. Now open the new terminal, trust folder, and continue. Now again initialize the npm. So it is going to create a package.json file for you. So now the package.json file is created and it has added the default script. Okay. After that, you have to install the Playwright MCP SDK. So I'm installing it. It's going to add all the required dependencies in your package.json. Okay. So after that, just install the TypeScript that is required to execute our code. Now it's installed. Now initiate the net.tsc. That's it, config. Then after that, it is going to create for tsconfig file. Now let's clear your terminal and install the Chromium that is required to execute our Playwright script. Okay. After that, you just have to run the dev test. But it's saying that script is missing out there because we have not added any scripts there. So let's add the scripts first. So here I have specified the path of the dev and the build and the starts. Okay, so for that, just first create one source folder. In source folder, we have to create a new file that is server.js, and in that server.js, we are going to add one simple command that is to print some text on the console. Okay, now try to run npm run dev command. So it should give us some response like it would bring this console log. Playwright AI agent start. So it's working perfectly. So let's create another directory that is a browser folder. And I'm also going to create folders for the tools and the types. And one folder I'm going to create for the screenshots. Okay, so those folders are created in our project folder. Let's go to the tsconfig file. Here, just remove this already created code and add our configuration here. In that, we mention the target module, the modularization, or root directory, also directly. Okay, so once it is created, you just have to go to your terminals and initialize the Git. So in our local local directory, we are going to initialize the Git, and in that Git in that folder, we are going to store our project. So later on, we can push this directly to the cloud. It's GitHub. So now it's adding my code in local folder. Yeah, let's clean it. Let's open the new terminal. So after that, we just have to comment that code. But it's saying me that author identity is unknown. So I just need to specify my login details and username details. So here I'm going to provide the username as a Kiran Bharate and user email. And so my own email, that is my personal email. So it's Kiran Bharate at gmail.com. Okay, now that just list down all the configuration, that is a username, user email, and now add all our files into our Git folder, and now try to commit it. So now we can see start adding our all the files in our project folder, the Git folder. Will take few seconds. Okay, now it's done. Now let's create our actual browser manager file, the TypeScript file, and in that TypeScript file, I'm going to add one import to import the browser Chromium and browser context from the Playwright, and I'm going to create a one class, that is a browser manager class. In that class, we have to create some private variables, that is browser context, and page. Those are required to initialize our test, and in that, we are going to add one method as well. So I'm going to add one method, that is the getPage method. So this getPage method will help us to launch our browser. So it will first create the launch a browser if it's not already running. It will create the browser for us, browser context for us, and after that it's going to create the page if required. Okay. After this method, we also have to add one more method in this class, that is to close our running browser. So once the test is finished, this method is going to kill that browser. Okay. So we have added two methods here. One is a close browser and one is a get page. So let me check the code once. It's closing. Perfect. This is perfect. Okay. Now let's go to our source folder and create new files to write our test. So it's test.cs, and here I'm going to add a code to run our first test. That is to launch our browser. So here we are getting some errors like this browser manager is not identified by this object. So you just need to fix it. Let's go to the test, and we're going to use Claude to fix this issue. So just need to mouse over it and click on the fix. So it will start updating your code. So there are some changes here. Import as the browser manager from this. Likewise, fix this other code as well. And there is one more error for the close browser. Let's mouse over it and fix that issue as well. Fix. So now Claude is going to analyze our code and just fix. Okay. So now let's go to our source package.json and update our dev and test path. Okay, done. Now on the new terminal, here you have to test or first run our first test. So we are getting some error here. It's because our test file name is test.cs, but in the our package.json it's specified as a test.ts. So we have to add test there, save it, and now try to run our first test. Okay, now run the command. So the playwright function. Now run the command. Okay, so just executed, but launch the browser. Target page content. It's already closed. Let's try to run it in Edge browser. So I'm going to add a few configuration here. That is a channel as a MSH, and I'm going to keep headless as a false. So we'll see the browser. Yeah. Go to our terminal again. No terminal. Then run the command. First check. It is a playwright version. Bunch of 62. And after that, run the playwright test. So now it should be able to launch the browser. Yeah. It's opening the browser and be able to close it. Okay. So now our test is working as expected. Just open the Google and just close the browser. But after that, we are going to add one more code here, that is take the screenshot here, launching the Chrome browser, Google page. So here you can see we don't have any screenshot in the screenshot folder. Yeah, take one code here to take the screenshot. Now run the test. Chrome is open, and Google is open. Sorry, and after that, in the screenshot folder, you can see here it also took the screenshot page. And after that, let's add the readme file. And in the readme file, I'm going to mention whatever we have did today. So, and what we are going to do in the upcoming videos, so that we'll have kept track of it. And also I'm going to upload this code on the GitHub repository, so you guys can directly access it and test it. So in the upcoming video, we're going to set up an MCP server, open the website tools, and which is also going to integrate with the AI browser agent. So now let's open the terminal and update this code in our Git repository. So we have this code in the Git local Git repository. Now let's check the status. So it's added in our local repository. Now make the default branch as the main branch. And let's commit this code. So now this commit this code is added in our local, and here on the web as well, you can see this code is already uploaded here in the GitHub repository. Okay.
And that's it for today's video. So today we have successfully set up the Playwright MCP Server project from the scratch, and we configured the development environment, install all the required dependencies, built a reusable browser manager, and launch up browser in a Playwright and capture our first screenshot. So in next video, we're going to set up a MCP server for this, and we're going to connect it with our AI agents. So if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.